Hey America, Demonmaster here. I thought I'd do something a little different. I was planning on taking you out to the country, and then as I was driving through the neighborhood, I noticed a very rare and unusual sighting. Well, I could sit here and describe it, but let's just get to it, shall we? Okay. This is very rare sighting in daylight. I'm going to try to sneak up on it, and if I'm real quiet, possibly I'll be able to get the rarely seen during the day. Here we go. Notice. Very rare sighting. It seems to be poised. I feel quite honored. This is very rare. Most of the time they're hiding, and this one seems to have gotten over its shining. Let me get away so I don't disturb it. And most of the time, this is what you find. Just the webbing and no sign of the spider. And my neighbor over here, if you look real close, you can see he's kind of hidden up there on the porch. I don't want to scare him, but there he is. You see him up there? That's him. All right. And here's another rare sighting. You can see it's on the web, and it's just really rare to see him out like this in the daytime. Huh. What a day. Yeah, I know, pretty rare, isn't it? Well, actually, the scientific name is Arachnid gigantus negra. In lay terms, I guess you could say that means big ass black spider. And what we done was we trapped these in East Texas over in the piney woods. And I'm sure you've seen on the news and stuff all the webbing that covered East Texas. That's from these spiders. And what we found was that they're extremely good with pest control. And so we brought them into our neighborhood. And the first thing we noticed was that, rats. And we used to have some mischievous raccoons, and we had some possum that would come into the neighborhood and, just pretty much would feed on the dog food and the cat food. Now, they're very discerning. They've never attacked children or pets. And I will say, when we first brought them into the neighborhood, I think we had about 13 or 14 attorneys that lived here. And they seem to have taken care of that problem for us. One of the other problems that we had was, although we have signs clearly displayed in the neighborhood, no soliciting allowed, you'd have various people come through with their flyers and knock on your door and leave something. And this is pretty much stopped completely. Also, one of the most dreaded pests that any neighborhood has is the white-knuckled, blue-haired lady that drives around in the neighborhood who is a representative of your homeowners association. You know, the one that sends you the letter that lets you know you have grass in your sidewalk or your driveway. Possibly you didn't edge properly. Since we brought the spiders, none of my neighbors have received any of those letters. Now, although They're not as good as we would like them to be. We have found that occasionally when the politicians do leave Washington, D.C. and actually come into the neighborhoods, there's like a feeding frenzy among the spiders. I mean, it's like a delicacy for them. They just, the more politician they can get, the happier they are. We were thinking about, well, you know, we all have to work, and so, you know, this year possibly we're going to try to get a caravan and stop by the piney woods and trap a few and take them to Washington, D.C. And we figure that, you know, let nature take its course. They'll populate themselves, and I'm thinking they pretty much clear out the corrupt politicians. But you just can't beat it for pest control. It's the Demonmaster. Happy Halloween, America.